So, who didn't see this one coming? Doctor Who posts its lowest ratings of all time with the season 2 opener, The Robot Revolution. Kurigawa's Doctor Who season 2 opener opened as the lowest rated Doctor Who episode of all time in the Robot Revolution, spelling more trouble for the embattled show. Good. I hope it freaking dies. I hope Doctor Who just goes off and goes on a hiatus and just disappears, because they clearly have lost the whole, what Doctor Who is. Adam, why is it that every time I start recording, you have to come over and bother me? Is there a reason for that? Is there a reason for that, little man? Mwah. What? Mwah. What, Bubba? You were quietly sleeping over there, right? And then Grandpa started recording, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I need to go bother Grandpa now. I need to go bother Grandpa now. Why? For why, child? That fluff. The fluff. The deed is done. Adam is gone. As you can see, the door's closed now, so I just let him out. Every single time I try recording, he comes over and tries to mess around with the wires, and suddenly he disconnects the mic and things are getting unplugged, and I'm like, you know what? No. Out you go. He was following me out, and then I closed the door, and then I went all Trump on him. I called him a sucker and a loser. You're a sucker and a loser. But yeah, they've completely lost sight of what Doctor Who is. And then they wonder why no one's watching. The Disney Plus era of Doctor Who under showrunner Russell T Davies, which, what the hell happened to him, man? Has been met with universal fan disdain, as the show has leaned heavily into identity politics and extreme leftist agenda, which it's always done. But these writers back then were clever enough and smart enough and creative enough to make these messages and, put these messages in their their show, but also do it in a way where it's not in your face. So that way, even if you don't vote the same ways they do or believe in the same things they do, you're still going to have fun with the episode. But they can't do that now. Now it's got to be in your face. So I'm not stupid. No, you moron. Doctor Who's always been. Yeah, I know. I got it. I got the concept. I think it's like some kind of freaking gotcha moment. But people, if they listen for 2 seconds, they'd realize that I said, I know it's always been political. But nope. Nope. With episodes being thinly veiled lectures rather than quality science fiction. It started in the 60th anniversary special trilogies, where David Tennant returned after the show's first push toward wokeism with a female iteration of the Doctor. God, fuck Jodie Whittaker. Tennant was hoped to revive interest in the show, but Davies inserted cringy dialogue lecturing him on being a male-presenting Time Lord, while insulting fans by putting a transgender character and naming him Rose, while referring to him as beautiful woman multiple times during the episode. Yeah, that male... So you have Rose, who is a transgender female, which means they are biologically male, lecturing the Doctor, who has just previously been a woman in the form of Jodie Whittaker's Doctor, telling them that they don't know the struggles of women. Bitch, the Doctor was just a woman. What are you talking about? You're pretending to be a girl. The Doctor was a woman. So who's certain presenting here? And I know that pissed a lot of people off, because it's like, I'm sorry, I don't even like Jodie Whittaker, but it's like, you're going to lecture the doctor about being a male presenting when you're, in fact, a male pretending to be a woman, lecturing a doctor who was just female? saying, "Oh, you don't know the struggles of women." Go fuck yourself. And Russell T Davies, go fuck yourself. Um, it got worse under the Nikudigawa era, with lectures to white people on racisms, pro-abortion rants. Oh man, this is everything I want in Doctor Who. Racism, pro-abortion rants, and an infamous episode where the Doctor abandons his companion to go make out with a man. God, that is everything the Doctor represents. Man, they understand this character so well. So well, because the Doctor would so leave his companion to go freaking make out with someone. The result was a first season where fans rejected the show. Gatwa's first Christmas special, The Church on Ruby Road, saw a dismal rating of 4.7 million for its ratings, but the audience quickly tuned out even more as each of the new season 1 episodes, as they branded this new Disney Plus iteration, received many of the lowest ratings on Doctor Who history as well. The lowest came with episode 7 of the 8 episode season, The Legend of Ruby Sunday, posting 2.5 million for overnight ratings. The finale saw a quick uptick, but the trend is clear. Audiences are not interested in the gay black Doctor who constantly lectures them on identity politics. God, come on. If you're not watching Doctor Who to be lectured about race, abortions, and watching him just abandon his companions to go make out with a dude, you clearly don't understand Doctor Who. Now ratings have come for the new second season premiere episode, The Robot Revolution. Doctor Who fans have not returned to test the waters of a new season, which is pathetic. First episodes, no matter what it is, whether it be the first season or a new season, first episodes always get the most views. But if the fact is that this show now has the lowest view of a first episode in history, people are tired of it. People are tired of it. And all of this just to what? Stick you to the chuds? Congratulations on destroying 60 fucking years of history just to stick it to the chuds. Congratulations. Now, not only have you destroyed 60 years of history with Doctor Who, now it may not even be on the air much longer because you cared more about sticking it to the incel chud basement dwellers than actually writing a good fucking story. A story that, even if it had a message to it, could still be good. Again, old Doctor Who, Stephen Moffat, Russell T Davies back in the day, they were able to take political messages and insert them into the show while still making it fun for people who don't agree with that sort of, mentality. Nope, they can't do it now. And every time the ratings go down, it's just the phobes, this and isms, the incel basement dwelling chuds, and blah, 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 blah. No, it's not your lack of creativity. Oh, no. It's always the fans. Always the fans. Not the fact that you people are overly paid and you're writing shit. No, it's the fans. It's not the, it's not the fact that you people have lost all creativity and would rather ruin a show by just taking out the story part, the sci-fi part, and just inserting political messages, and then but no, it's us, it's the fans. It's always the fans, because why take accountability when you can just call all the fans phobes and isms and tell them to touch grass? Yeah, that really worked well for the Doctor, didn't it? Oh, go touch grass for Christ's sakes. And then people were touching grass. People were actually recording themselves touching grass. And then the ratings dipped, and this stupid fucking asshole was like, "Ooh, why is no one watching the show?" Because you told him to go touch grass, you fucking dipshit. Challenge accepted. With a 2 million mark. The cast seems to know that this season is going to be a failure in advance, as Verada's Sethru has infamously bragged about the show being called Dr. Woken until, and further said, Cootie was like, "Look at us. We're going to be in the TARDIS. We're going to piss off so many people." She left, showing how the goal of these people is to indeed upset fans rather than to provide entertainment people will enjoy. On top of this, Russell T Davies has said there may be a pause in regards to more Doctor Who being produced after rumors of its cancellation swirled before this ever got onto the air. Fans seem to understand that this failed iteration of the Doctor, and after giving it a chance for season 1, many more simply tuned out rather than deal with insufferable lectures from Davies and his Pride Parade writer's room. So again, congratulations on destroying 60 years of history because you people are so fucking incapable of writing a good story anymore that you rather just, oh, let's just put the message out there. Hey, guess what? Racism's bad. You shouldn't do a racisms. If you're white, you're evil. You're the source of all misery in the universe. Oh God, black people and women are oppressed. It's so hard for them. Yeah, because that's exactly what we want from sci-fi. That's exactly what we want from a show about a fucking dude flying through time and space in a freaking police box. That's what we want. Lectures. Not even good, well thought out, well written lectures. No, just in your face lectures. Having a freaking biological man who's pretending to be a woman lecture a doctor who was just previously female, lecturing them on the hardships of being a woman. Yeah, that's what fans want. I don't care what message it is. If they want to write fucking stories about saving the freaking earth and abortions and whatever else, they're more than able to do it. Just make it good. Not that fucking hard. Oh, no, wait, no, actually, it is hard. It is hard because these people are incapable of doing it. Russell T Davies, once able to, nope, it's like his mind is completely fried now, and all he sees is, oh, it's a good outlet for me to get my messages out. So I'm not going to write a good story. I'm just going to write a bunch of messages into the show. What? People don't like it? They're just a bunch of phobes, this and ism, incel chuds, and we need to stick it to them. What? The ratings are at the lowest they've ever been? How could this happen? Oh, it must be those racist incel chuds again. So congrats, Russell T Davies. Congrats, BBC. Congrats, Disney Plus. You have ruined 60 years of history with Doctor Who. And if it goes off the air, it probably won't be coming back anytime soon. Once again, the left has destroyed another beloved IP with identity politics. And yet there's always people out there who are jerking their little fucking soy dicks and standing up for them like, you leave them alone. Don't make me get mean with you. And they're sitting there defending it because they're perfectly fine with these people producing slop rather than telling good stories with messages. No, they just, let's skip out the good story part and let's just have the messages. Leave them alone. So those people are just as much to blame as these terrible freaking writers are now. So I hope Doctor Who goes off the air. I hope by the time Doctor Who comes back, I'm on my deathbed. I hope it's 50 freaking years when Doctor Who finally comes back. I hope that one of the last things I hear before I pass on to whatever exists after we die, the last thing we hear is Doctor Who's coming back. Because I want it to take that long for someone to decide, hey, you know what? We're going to finally respect the Doctor for what he is and the show for what it is. You know, it's like, we're going to bring back the Doctor. He's going to be a man. He's going to be the way he was in the days of old. That's what I want before I die. Sometime before I die is the Doctor to come back and to go back to its roots. But that's not going to happen. That's just wishful thinking. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.